My Supra is no longer gonna be slow. What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. Now the Supra has gotten a lot faster, don't get me wrong. Once you put port injection on this thing and got the flex fuel tune and have fully 85, the car's on fully 85 right now, she rips and beat the Lambo until the Lambo got twin turboed. But today, all that changes because we have an upgraded DAW turbo from Bimmer Network, and of course Trevor, the owner of Bimmer Network, has shown up to install this turbo with me and make this car a beast. So this turbo is a 6466, yep. And stock is apparently around a 50 to 54 housing.
Yeah, and we'll see the difference when we get it off too.
So this is not just a hybrid turbo. This is a bigger housing. DAW is made in the US, all assembled, and I think you assembled this turbo, didn't you?
I built that one by hand. The balancing is done by our VSR guy, and that one was built by hand by me at our shop and then shipped here.
Which is absolutely insane. And then over here, of course, we have the ram air intake with the velocity stack, which increases flow by about 10%. So that is a huge jump from a normal intake, which means we're gonna get all the crazy turbo noises. And today, this install should go pretty smoothly because this gentleman has done a lot of turbo installs, especially on this car, which is currently making 850 wheel horsepower on E85. And then when he is shooting nitrous, it makes 1050. So we're gonna get to experience this car today and maybe get a run in against the Lambo. More to come on that. First thing though, we need to get this turbo on before it gets too hot because we're gonna be sweating a lot in this shop and I'm sure you guys don't wanna see that. Okay, so we put the fan on the car just to cool everything down because getting this thing on the lift is easier said than done because of how slammed it is, but now it's on. We probably won't raise it, but if we have to, we will. First things we need to take off though, we need to take off the old intake system and the charge pipe to then get access to the oil feed lines and the old turbo. Look who showed up for moral support and comedic relief. Oh yeah. Come on. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh yeah.
I gotta get those wires off.
Either way.
Charge pipes off. Excuse the messy shop. Over here we have V10 and G82 parts. I need a bigger space. Too many cars, not enough space. Well, my piece is already off, Trevor. What's taking you so long? That's why it's taking so long. That's bleeped. You want to say it one more time?
I said Jake put on his downpipe wrong.
Apparently, that should not be there because the wastegate actuator could potentially hit that and cause us to not have full boost. Personally, I think it felt like it made full boost. But it's a good thing Trevor's here though, because we won't make little mistakes like that when putting on this new turbo because we're gonna make all the boost. What's up, Ray? Ray, you gonna come help too?
This is actually a leak.
I have a leak?
Oh no, it's from the charge pipe. Never mind.
Don't scare me like that. So far, none of my BMWs have leaked oil, even when one of them blew up on him.
That means
it blew up on you, you did not blow it up.
He's the one that blew
But
it
you
up?
did, he did send it to Redline though, I will say that. He did hit it Redline. So Trevor couldn't get this out.
Oh damn. You made me record for that.
But I could. Look at that shirt. Schnatterdays.com. Smalls are sold out. Everything else should still be available on the t-shirt side. Don't know about sweatshirts. So go check it out because by the time you're seeing this, everything could be sold out. Oh my gosh! How many quarts of oil are we losing right now? I don't know if you can hear that on camera. Oh my gosh, that's gushing. Oh, oh.
I'm plugging it. Plug. Turbo. Oh, that bottom clamp thing I was talking about, remember?
No!
We weren't almost done.
Dang it! So we gotta get some tools. There's a bracket underneath the turbo and it's perfectly placed where none of my tools can get it. So we have to get something else that I've needed in my collection of tools for a while and just haven't gotten. It's the special socket that is an extension, but it has a U-joint where it bends. That way we can get in there. So hopefully that works. We're gonna take a quick trip to Harbor Freight and we're gonna let Trevor experience the Lambo.
Feels good.
Feels really good, huh?
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's all-wheel drive, which you know this. Like, your car probably feels so much more violent because it's actually a gutted race car. Yeah. This car's like full interior. It's like chilling, you know.
get to ride passenger in a fast car.
Yeah.
So it's so much different just not being in the driver's seat too.
You have no control.
Yeah.
Harbor Freight in a twin turbo Lambo.
Should the stuff I have, you can put it on a
$9.99.
So cheap.
I think I can afford it. Traded spots. Now Joseph is in the passenger seat because he wants to experience the twin turbo V10.
Brace myself.
You ready?
I think so.
Pull it out.
There we go.
Tiny turbo.
5 minute uninstall.
That was record time.
Bigger turbo. Smaller turbo.
He said more technical.
That was more technical. Basically, that one's better than that one. So we're gonna put that one in.
This one goes doo-doo-doo.
This one goes doo-doo-doo. This one goes doo-doo-doo. If you get the DAW turbo from Bimmer Network, you can opt in for the install kit, which gives you new gaskets, new hardware for the studs, and oil and coolant O-rings. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna swap this over to that, and then drop that in. So you see, Trevor, you go like this, and you gotta change it that way. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Gotta put the gaskets in first. I missed the install of the turbo. He went way too fast, but look at this. Ooh. OEM nuts too. That's crazy. Bimmer Network on
Show
top.
you OEM nuts.
He's the owner of that company, by the way. Okay, cone is on, turbo's on. All that's left to do is put 2 bolts down there that hold on the downpipe, and then we got to prime the system with oil, put coolant in the car, and then we can start it. Any leaks? Okay, now it's time for the good old brake boost. Let's hear this turbo. This thing wants to go. Now, we're not gonna do the fuel pump, the tuning, and checking for leaks in this video. I'm sorry, this was mainly just putting in the turbo, making sure nothing's leaking and make sure the car runs great. We can still drive it around, we can't go over a 1/4 throttle. So with that being said, you guys won't have any satisfaction with driving this car and experiencing all the power, which means that car, we're gonna get to ride in it and maybe drive it. And then also we're gonna race that car against the Huracan. So stay for this video because there's a lot more that's gonna happen because that car makes 850 and the Lambo makes 850. So I might get humbled tonight. Also, this car does also have a DAW turbo. It's a 6969 though, so it's slightly bigger than that car's. And he also has a built transmission, which is why he can make a lot more power than what I'm going to be making. So it's gonna be kind of a fun glimpse into the future of what this car will be like. However, mine has full interior and isn't a gutted race car with a parachute. So we can't go past a 1/4 throttle, but we are gonna drive over to a location to get some photos. And this car has never sounded like this before. Listen.
Holy
Wow!
that's ridiculous.
We're only at like 1500 RPMs right now, bro.
And you just hear it just spooling.
You just hear it. All my cars make crazy noises now.
That's ridiculous.
That's cool. there you have it. Upgraded turbo on the Supra. All the stuff to do now is the fuel system. I don't know how long it takes to put in the AFS from Precision Raceworks. I'm hoping not too terribly long. I've heard it is a little bit harder than this car because you can't really access my fuel pump from up top, I don't think. So we have to go from the bottom. So that will happen directly after we get back from Monterey Car Week because I have the fuel system here, and by then hopefully the boost leak tester that I'm gonna order, because he's gonna send me the link to that, will get here as well, so we can check to see if there's any boost leaks, and then also get that fuel system in, and maybe we dyno tune the car this time instead of road tune it. It all depends on what David Shoup wants. But again, like I said earlier, if you want to upgrade your BMW either to this level or even smaller levels, so just an intake and a downpipe, go over to Bimmer Network, use code Jake, you'll get 5% off, and you will get a sick car that you will enjoy so much more than in its stock form. Because to be honest, a lot of these BMWs nowadays, especially newer ones, can be a little boring in their stock form. But enough talking, let's get to racing and experience this 340, because this thing makes 850 wheel and it's a gutted race car, so it's not gonna feel like 850 wheel in a Lambo. I know neither of us have ridden that car yet, but do you think I'm winning?
I don't think you are, honestly. A gutted race car making the same power as a Lambo, I just don't think you have it.
You're not a real friend, are you?
No.
What truth, will my first race with the Lambo be a win or a loss? Now we are cruising to Mexico, so it's gonna take us a couple days to get there, but we should get there relatively soon. We're already 2 days into the drive, so yeah, should be good. Still can't believe this guy first wants to sit in the losing car, in his opinion.
Hey, Trevor, I was talking to Trevor. He said this is 300 pounds lighter. I'm on this side now. I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Okay, now you found out that this car's a lighter car.
Yeah.
Okay.
Power to weight every single time.
So now you think this car's gonna win?
Yeah.
This man's switching sides.
No,
You're like a Golden State Warriors fan, bro.
Okay.
Dude, I'm pretty sure we shot a massive flame. All right, back to Tijuana. Let's get this rolling.
Let's do it.
Got the Dominoes in the Lambo. A little bit of dinner for helping me out with the turbo, even though...
Hey, I did mechanic work. I twisted some screwdrivers. I do not want to hear it.
Alright, I guess that counts. If you want any mechanic work done, you can twist some screwdrivers. Alright, dinner is done. So we're gonna go ahead and get some more flames for this car at night so we can see them. Since they are blue, even though it was dusk and you got to see them, I think they're gonna be a whole lot larger now that it's completely dark. Now about the race, Trevor and I were talking. There are a lot of factors involved. Basically, what Trevor and I were saying, first of all, his car made 850 at his elevation, and he's actually lower right now. So you said the car could feel like a 20 wheel, 30 wheel difference, probably?
I'd say it's like 880-ish here on boost only.
Yeah, which is nuts. The other thing too, the way we're driving the car and letting off throttle, I'm basically letting out a boost and shifting. Then I have to regain boost and get back into it, and then every time I shift, I'd let off the boost and get back into it, so the turbos have to respool. If I was just laying into it constantly and shifting, I stay in boost the whole time. Still think he would beat me, even if I did have a good clutch, but it would be a whole lot closer. And also top end would be better.
I think if we started at a higher mile an hour, it'd be closer. Just like me being able to start at the top of second is just like with the ZF8, it's just unfair almost. Like it.
Yeah, build ZF8 with a good tune.
And I've got slicks and everything. And like end of the day, you're driving home in a Lamborghini with a full interior, and I'm driving home in a family sedan with a roll cage and noise-canceling headphones in so I don't get a migraine.
Okay, I want to experience these flames in person, so you're gonna go ahead and do it?
Yeah, let's get it.
All right, let me turn off flash, that way I don't ruin the flames.
I can see it in the mirror.
Yeah, you can see the rearview mirror. That's wild, bro.
It looks like a Need for Speed, like, freeze frame.
Dude, these are so blue.
Yeah.
The flames are so blue. Holy shit! Alright, we're probably gonna cut it now. These turbos have seen a lot of heat. Okay, the turbos have been seeing a lot of heat. We're gonna let it cool down and go home. Okay, some cops pulled up and they actually want to see the flames. Can you take the camera, please? This is so fun.
You guys cool if I record, like, behind you? I won't get your names or anything in it.
Actually, I don't know.
Like, I won't have...
I can back up. We'll stay
Okay.
behind you.
They didn't want the camera. Marks at start.
Okay, so they actually ran to their cars after we did it. They didn't want for their privacy. I'm not going to show who they were, but I will say they were police officers. But that was so cool. Yeah, they were like, yeah, let's see it. That's so sick.
And pop, pop, and they dipped.
They were like, okay, those are gunshots. All right, let's flat back to normal map. And then tomorrow we'll enjoy a 340, get some hits during the day because I didn't know you didn't have any cabin lights in there. So I want you guys to see my reaction during the daytime. I don't know if this tire will fit, but I need a seat. Nope.
Different seat.
Dang it. This is my bucket seat. I'm gonna hop in this thing. This is definitely...
The floor might be better.
All right, let's go. I dished the bucket. I didn't want to sit that tall, but this thing is going to rip, and then we can end off this video because it is a little long. We did a turbo kit, we got gapped, we experienced a flame map, we saw cops, they liked the kit, and they liked the flames, but they didn't want to be on camera. Cars and Coffee was fun, and now we're gonna end off everything with me hopefully not dying. Don't matter. For marketing for your business.
I bet it feels like the Lambo in the passenger seat.
No!
Yeah, because your Lambo felt crazier than the driver's seat it is. I was riding.
Oh god. What the hell?
Built axles, built drive shaft, built transfer case, built high stall converter, dynamic auto works turbo, port injection, E85, anything else we can put money at.
2015 Lamborghini Huracan, stock everything, drop-in fuel pump, and some turbos with pump gas. I was not gonna win that race and he knew it.
There you go.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Oh, it's not like the Lambo.
Here's that back.
What is
What did
this?
you shoot that? I didn't feel that high.
I shit that at 5,500. I got scared. I'm driving it right now. It's faster than the Lambo.
Really?
Yes. I'm gonna need a new clutch and E85 to beat this. Your power, you make
It's so torquey.
but your power is like a lot longer than mine.
Yeah.
Like you're making 800, 750, 800 way longer than I'm making it. And then at the very end, you're making like 880.
Yeah.
At the very end of mine, I'm making 850. Well, there you have it, folks. This is Trevor. He owns Bimmer Network, and this is the company that he has built. He doesn't just sell stuff and not love the cars. He loves the cars, builds them crazy, and puts his stuff to the test, like you can see. And well, if this doesn't sell you on DAW stuff, I don't know what will. And I can't wait to have my fuel system put into the Supra, figure out if it has any boost leaks. I doubt there will be, but just to be sure, tune it by David Shoop and make all the power. But if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and the bell. Like I said, use code JAKE to get 5% off anything on Bimmer Network's website to make your BMW the fastest in town and maybe one of the fastest in the state if you go crazy like this, at least in your state. I don't know if you can beat Trevor in Oregon. I'll see you guys next time. Drive safe.